Hello everyone, my name is Emily. Today I will show you about the art of innovation of Guy Kawasaki. When I saw the art of innovation, this is where have you ever wondered that anytime you can ensue in the art, the creativity and innovation and enhance your speech and make you a better person. Also, it can make your innovation and creativity grow stronger. So, my name is Emmy. Today I will show you about this art of innovation. Shows about creativity in art. Also about the innovation themselves. And what's made different people be what they need and slides they need, how many speeches and how can you can enhance the person to be more good. Creativity, make your speech stronger. Also in that too. So it makes things more valuable if you're doing things. So it's important to keep out buzzosity. That's praise because it finds funny, but it's mostly damaging the things that you want to sell. For example, the buzzosity tells you that you shouldn't do things that you shouldn't do. Then you try to keep out of them and just be more efficient to your products or to your speech or make you feel better and your cases to yourself. And the buzzosity have a little things that affect my life. So now we move on to the third art is called the art of innovation. In theirs, I have 10 points. We have innovation. We first look at definitions. Second, we have detailing the 10 parts. And first, we make a definition of what is mostly innovation. Innovation means to create and have value to prove that you have value and make you have money. Second is creativity. You have new ideas. So let's move on to the fourth called. I'm going to show you the 10 parts that we're going to show today in our innovation. The first is making meaning. Here, does making meanings mean something you have value? Have you imagined that you could change the world? And this has money. If you have make a product more simple and enhance people, make people want to buy it and bought it means you have value. The product have value. Make people, if you have money, that's mean value. And you feel the product, you feel the company or anything that you have the products, you don't have value. For example, find these countries these companies and how we made the meaning. If value makes the people want to come to you and have money. For example, Apple. What is mostly value and important meaning means the computers. Second is Google. Google means information for people to dive into. eBay means for commerce people. Fourth is YouTube. It means just use videos to post videos to make sure you watch them. So that's mostly what the meaning. That means you have value. What's your meaning it? For example, you're a person, you mean to live life. This is it. Second is make mantra. The explanation here means that there means 4 or 5 letters that make you be special and be unified, unique. First example, Wendy's. This Kawasaki saying that Wendy's does not mean fast food. To him, Wendy's means that actually healthy fast food. Second is company. So it's a Nike. Nike means authentic or athletic performance. And also it shows that they have actually very meaning, makes them more attractive. And that's been the big mantra. And also FedEx means peace of mind. You can use these meanings only for 2 or 3 words, not a 50-word page. You can make mantra by that. Making people want to do more to come to the company, no more to come to your speech. 3. Jump to the next curve. Which jump to the next curve, this means that I possibly understand. It's for example you were at this bottom lower level and then you just want to jump to the next curve and upgrade yourself to another curve, to another way to make you more advanced instead of staying at the bottom, go over time. So how can we make this example? For example, here they said have versus harvesting. So in the ice, how would we make ice into the walls? So we have mostly called the refrigerator today. So we began to jump to the next curve to the next curve. First, we have harvesting. Harvesting is ice by loading water there and loading in the bag. Second is factory. Now move on to the factory, making and largely making ice themselves, but only by people. And third, not everyone, like in the factory only have themselves, okay? But third, we took the biggest curve of our life, called the refrigerator. This refrigerator will have everyone have their own size packs. You don't need to curve and harvest. You don't need to go to the factory and give it. They have their own. You can buy the refrigerator and then you have ice. That's how fast things get. You jump to the next curve, you be more bigger than yourself. You can make you more like advanced, try to upgrade yourself with more and numerous levels. That's how jump to the next curve is very important to everyone to be more advanced. 4 is roll the dice. This actually means something else. The innovation. What does that mean? Roll the dice is continuous to the innovation themselves. First of all, we have to keep the funny roll. We have to deep and funny. Make yourself to be more responsible. That's possible in dice. Second is intelligence. To read completely. 4, empowering, enhance. 5 is elegance. These 5 things will help you to roll the dice. Let's show us what 5 things these are going to be important to innovation. So I'm going to resume them again. First, you have to make them deep, maybe more firm. Second is intelligent. Third is mostly means completely. 4 is empowering or enhance. And 5 is elegant. Be smooth as possible. Making yourself smooth. That is innovation. Innovation, that's all the 5 things you really need it, and it's hard to complete it. And number 5 here is don't worry, be crafty. This means that don't worry everything you does. Be more efficient. Be more sterilized. Don't be scared or worried, but instead be happy about your progress. Don't be so moody. That's crappy. But we don't mean that to ship crappy, but to ship themselves, to ship the intelligence, the memory that comes to the stage. 6. Let 100 flowers bloom. This means that let yourself. You use the product, don't want everyone. If you imagine it yourself, this is it's a bit hard to explain what 100 flowers bloom actually means. So for example, we try to make this here. If you were at a company, you're gonna buy some things. I mean, you to go the product to them. The buyer or the user gonna take that and use in a completely different and automatic way that makes you feel this is personal and customer didn't use this right. You don't prefer to let them understand. They are the buyers, they are staff, and they need to only accompany their the boss, and they can't do it with their furniture. The things, okay, or the products. And let 100 flowers bloom. You know what I understand is this mostly to be your own business. Don't be so scared and so frustrated about everything. 6, 7 is here is polarize people. Make people feel interested in your products, interested in you. If you have a product or any kind of kind, feeling that you can make people interested in that kind, will make people to come and get more products from you. Or you make them more delicious. Use the word correctly and make people will go to polarize. Just polarize people. Don't be scared. Don't be left behind. These people who make the market going to try to make polarize people, making people enhance your speech or anything that they have. This means great people really need to do. 8 is churn. Be churn. This mostly means that when denial, ignore bad things. This churning, this ignored bad things. But the churn that you have to listen. It means listen. Listen to people want to do. Don't do your own favor. In the market, we mostly have to listen and follow and making people way more happy. That's what's so important in the market or any kind of things. 9 is perfect to pitch. You're intending to perfect someone. And to be perfect You must have the pitch that allows you to be more efficient, be more normal. Don't be too high on your voice. And to be calm, you have to use strategies that help you make you more calm and effective. 10 is prosody. What prosody means here is very important to know. Mostly, I found prosody means that it's going to strike a numerous your experience. For example, do you want to make a company that experience and polarize people? The prosody states by saying, oh, this isn't very good. To make your products be bad, what if? The prosody grinds you down to little pieces, making you feel unstable, making you this idea is very good. You've stopped your own making numerous ideas. And when the other people are just accomplish your own, you feel that this is the waste of time. To left prosody, you have to ignore them, focusing on what is more important for you. So in conclusion, these 10 will help you be in the market, also have more creativity and innovation. Thanks to everyone to listen to me showing you about the art of innovation by Guy Kawase today. My name is Emmy. Thank you for listening.